Hi, boys and girls. So, we're going to talk about how characters in our books may show feelings. As we're reading harder books, the characters are going to be showing different kind of character traits. And what I mean by character traits is meaning that we're going to see emotion, like they might be happy, they might be sad, they might get angry, they might start showing these emotions. The books that we read at the beginning of kindergarten didn't really show much emotion. It was more like just helping you to learn how to read. So it was very simple, and it would say things like, I can run, I can jump, or it would say things such as, um, look at the ball, look at the hat, look at the house. It was very simple reading just because it was the beginning of kindergarten. So you were learning how to read. And so now as our books get harder, you're going to see that the characters in our storybooks are going to be showing different emotions, which is really exciting. So what I have in front of me is a character's feeling vocabulary scale. So it starts at the top, and at the very top, when we're feeling super happy, you're going to see words such as ecstatic, joyful, happy, maybe in love, glad, pleased, relieved. And as the line goes kind of towards the bottom, it's going to start to change our emotion, right? If we start to feel really bad, maybe you're confused or bored, nervous, anxious, embarrassed, stressed out, disappointed, lonely. Ooh, and at the very bottom, angry, disgusted, enraged. So these are just a few different words that would help us when we're describing a feeling we're having or our characters are having feelings. These are different words to describe that. So I actually have a book I'm going to read to you today. It's called Feelings, and it's on Raz Kids. It's a leveled book C. Okay, and you're going to see how there are different types of feelings, and we can discuss as we look at the pictures why he might be feeling that way. So as you start to read harder books, I want you to start thinking about what your character may be feeling. Does it start that way? Maybe they're happy and then something happens and they might get upset or sad or angry. So it's important that we start looking at how our characters are feeling as we read our books. So Feelings by Cheryl Ryan. You can see different facial expressions on the character's face. Here he's happy, he looks happy here, maybe angry, he looks maybe worried or confused. Here he looks a little surprised, and like here with the tear, he's feeling sad. So let's see. Feelings. I have many feelings. My feelings change from time to time. Sometimes I feel kind of happy. You can take a look at his face here. Maybe he's with his brother and he's throwing a paper airplane. Looks like they're having fun together, so he feels happy. Sometimes I feel very happy. So it looks like maybe that's his family and someone came to visit him. So when someone comes to visit you, how do you feel? You feel very happy. Sometimes I feel kind of sad. So take a look at the picture and look at his face. Looks like he's looking down. He's wearing a soccer outfit, so it's very possible that he might have lost a game because I see a different team over here and they're giving each other high fives and they're very happy, but it looks like his team is very sad. So maybe they lost a game. And that makes sense. You could feel sad after losing a game. Sometimes they feel very sad. And take a look at his face. He's got a tear. He's crying, and maybe this is his sister, his mom. She's also crying, and there's a sign here that says lost cat. So if you lost a pet or lost something very special to you, you'd feel very sad. So we can see how the character's feelings are changing through the book. Sometimes I feel kind of angry. Take a look. This boy is pushing him. Look at his face, and his eyebrows are pointed down. He's like very, very upset about that. This boy pushed him, and now he knocked into this boy. So we know if we've ever been pushed before, we don't feel happy about that at all. We feel angry or maybe even upset. Sometimes I feel very angry. Take a look at his face again. Doesn't look happy here. It looks like this boy took his brother's stuffed animal and it looks like he's going to break it or he's going to ruin it. I would be very angry if someone took my things. Sometimes I feel kind of scared. Look at his face. His eyebrows say a lot, right? And his eyes are wide open, and there's a bug, a spider. So he's feeling scared about that spider. Some of us are afraid of bugs. That's normal. And it's a good reason why we have different emotions. Sometimes I feel very scared. Look, the spider is now bigger. I see hands, so maybe this boy is playing a trick on him and is wearing a spider costume. So he seems very scared and he even has his hand to his mouth, like, oh no. I have many different feelings. Do you have many different feelings too? And look, it turns out he's smiling now. In the other page, he was scared of the spider, but like we said, we saw the hands. Must be his brother or a friend playing a joke on him. And it looks like he's taking it really well. He's smiling or laughing about it. So the book asked me a question. Do you have many different feelings too? Yes, I do. I feel sadness. I feel happiness. I feel anger. I feel excitement. I feel confusion. I have many different feelings. And that's why now that we've learned the different feelings that our characters might have, I want you to pay attention to your books and see if your characters feel anything as well. Do they start off happy and then it changes through the book, or do they start off mad and it changes through the book? I want you to pay attention to see if your book has any characters that experience feelings. So give it a try and share with me.